to keep moving it somewhere. Oh, a drink. I see. You get the drink.
Got it.
You are the prettiest person here. your seats. We would like to begin the show very soon, ASAP. And ladies and gentlemen, please take your name tags off because we already know who you are.
Yeah. Okay. We're about to get started. I don't know, the mic's still not on.
I have no audio from the test.
Okay.
My name's Usher. I'm one of the producers of the show tonight. And I want to thank you guys all for a very, very important part of the show. We are going to where our wonderful host, Carla Stone, who's standing the kind of enthusiasm to give her a little shout, give her a little applause. You guys, scream real loud. All right? We're going to try it real quick. All right, Carla?
Okay. I am here with the rowdy crowd.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was
right.
good.
And you guys will be in the shot, so we want you guys to pack them pretty tight so that the shot that we're using...
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is the stick mic. 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 This is the regular. This is the regular.
From behind, but we want your faces.
This is the regular. Testing. Testing. Testing.
Okay. Is this on? Hello? Oh, hi. Yes, it works. So, my name is Benny Carey, and I am the producer of this year's show. Sorry for the delay. We had to work out some kinks, but welcome to the 31st Annual Golden Apple Awards ceremony. So on behalf of everyone here at WTTW, I just want to express how very, very thrilled we are to be honoring tonight's 10 great teachers and one amazing principal. Let's give them a hand of applause. So, as Dom mentioned earlier, we do have a lot of things that are different this year in the show. So, we're trying a few new things. First of all, we'd like to welcome our audience that are live streamed and watching us right now. So, let's say hello to them. We also have a couple of new things we're trying out, which is a host in the tent, where you guys were just having dinner. So we will do some live elements from there as well. And Carla Stone, who's a former fellow, will be our co-host in the tent. So we're excited to have her join us on board for tonight's show. So one of the things we do prior, because again, this is taped, it's airing on June 2nd on WTTW. One of the things we do prior to actually taping the show is that we need edited shots of applause. So that's what this is about right now. So we are going to need all of you. I know we snuck in a few, but we're going to do a couple of more. We're going to need a couple of different kinds of applause. And I'm going to walk you through that. So there will be cameras that are recording you as you do this. So I will need about 45 seconds worth of applause from all of you, okay? So we'll count you down, and I'll tell you when you can stop. But until then, keep smiling and keep clapping, okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to need is a smattering of applause. So basically that just means if someone is starting to leave the stage and we just need a little bit of applause, very generic smattering, okay? So I will do a little countdown, have you do that, and then I'll tell you when to stop after 45 seconds, okay? All right, so in 3, 2, 1. Now, 45 seconds feels like a long time. So we're going to do that again. But this time we want a round of applause, a much louder, more energetic round of applause for, again, 45 seconds, and I will let you know when you can stop. But the cameras are going to be recording you as you're doing it, so you may not realize it's happening, but it is happening. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was good. All right, the next one is even bigger. It's going to be a standing ovation, okay? So this would be at the end of the show when we are so excited to leave. Here we go. In 3. Okay, you guys are doing great, and you all look beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to take it down a little bit more and do a little bit more of a relaxed applause. I'm just told to tell you these things. I don't know what that means. A relaxed applause. Okay, so in 5 seconds, we'll do that for 45 again. So in 5. Okay, I think we have one more. Is prompter going up a little bit? I think I've got one more on there. This one? Okay, one more relaxed applause, one more time. I promise this is the hardest part of the evening. Okay, in 3. Okay, I think we're ready to get started with the evening. Okay. We will do this one more time later just so that we have plenty to cover the show. But in the meantime, I do want to thank the Golden Apple Foundation, the WTTW crew, my co-producers, everyone who made this evening happen, and enjoy the show. Oh, wait, one more thing. I also want to have Brandis come up here. Yes, yes. Yes, and our fellows and our principal. We're going to do a little promotion, and she will do that. So Brandis Friedman, your host for the evening.
Hello. You all look great. Is this thing on? You can't hear me? No, it's not on at all.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't touch those mics coming here again.
Okay.
Mike, you going to fix it? Bring it down?
I didn't do it. I didn't start.
Break a leg, guys. No, it's for good luck. You're not supposed to say good luck. I know, but Oh. Don't break a leg.
Yes. Hi. You guys look great. Thank you. Thank you. As Benny mentioned, we're going to do a quick promo, and then we'll do some show. Some show.
Hey, fellas, we're all looking
for a minute, literally. While we're relaxing, can we scroll up prompter briefly, please? I'm Brandis Friedman. Join me as the honor of the Regis. I'm reading out loud. Okay, thank you. Talk amongst yourselves. Are the Cubs playing tonight? Yes. They are playing San Francisco Pirates. Go Chicago! Are the White Sox playing tonight? For the Sox fans? Yeah. Are they in town? Are they home? Who are they playing? Kansas? Oh, Royals. I'm a Chicago fan. Go Chicago. They're winning. Good to know. They're winning. I'm a news reporter. I just reported the news. The Sox are winning. That's 60 seconds up yet? Oh, okay. Do you guys want me to do it? She gave me a thing. It's in my pocket. Amy's coming? Okay. Anybody got a word on the Cubs?
They're not playing.
Oh, they're not playing? They're not? Oh, that's tomorrow?
No, it's today, late January.
Oh, I knew that. So we have no word on the Cubs yet because the game hasn't started yet. I've heard the Sox are winning. My sources tell me that it's good for the White Sox.
Hey, we're doing well right now.
We're doing good. Going on. Standing by to stand by. I'm Brandis Friedman. Join me as we honor the region's finest teachers for the Golden Apple Awards. So good, we're going to do it again. You guys did great. I'm Brandis Friedman. Join me as we honor the region's finest teachers for the Golden Apple Awards. You guys are very practiced at this clapping business. Nice work.
Here? No stick. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just a tiny bit of static. Is that normal? No. Okay. I know. Can they hear it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14.
Like your normal voice.
Oh. 1, 2.
WTTW Granger Studio at the Renee Crown Public Media Center. This is the 31st annual. From the WTTW Granger Studio at the Renee Crown Public Media Center, this is the 31st annual Golden Apple Awards. Please welcome your host, Brandis Friedman. From the WTTW Granger Studio at the Renee Crown Public Media Center, this is the 31st annual Golden Apple Awards. Please welcome your host, Brandis Friedman.
Thank you for joining us to celebrate the outstanding work of these kind of.
From the WTTW Granger Studio at the Renee Crown Public Media Center, this is the 31st annual Golden Apple Awards. Please welcome your host, Brandis Friedman.
Thank you for joining us to celebrate the outstanding work of these 10 high school teachers and 1 principal. In addition to holding the prestigious title of Golden Apple Fellow, this year's distinguished winners will also receive a $5,000 honorarium and a spring quarter sabbatical at Northwestern University. These past few weeks have been an exciting time for these educators. Here's a look at some of their experiences. With over 400 nominations, 30 of Chicagoland's best teachers became finalists for this year's Golden Apple Award. The award symbolizes the hard work and dedication of some of the state's most distinguished educators and their commitment to their profession. Once chosen, each teacher received the surprise of a lifetime.
Congratulations. Here's some chocolate apples for your golden apple.
The students took to social media to share in the excitement. Cameras spent a day in each of their schools capturing some fun moments.
31st, I forgot it.
So after weeks of anticipation and preparation,
I was just following the camera guy.
the teachers are ready for their moment in the spotlight.
We are thrilled
And honored
To receive
the 2016 Golden Apple Award.
We are pleased to welcome you to this year's
31st annual ceremony
celebrating
Excellent.
in teaching.
And this year, we're especially excited about some of the changes and additions we've made to the show. One of them is a co-host we have joining us. Carla Stone is a 2011 Golden Apple Fellow, and she's in our gala tent where the party is just getting started. Hey, Carla.
Thanks, Brandis. And it really does feel like yesterday when I was receiving my golden apple. But tonight I am with the rowdy crowd. Oh my goodness, you hear all of that love they are showing. We have family, we have friends, we have supporters. I mean, it is spectacular. We are going to have science experiments, and we even have a toucan. That's fabulous, Brandis.
That sounds like a fun bunch, Carla. Thank you. We'll be checking in with Carla throughout the show, but let's get started learning more about this year's fellows. First up is Jeff Grant, who entered the family business when he became a teacher. His dad and his brother are also educators. And today, Mr. Grant has teaching kids to love science down to a science itself.
Science teachers on fire, literally.
Teaching truly is about tricking the kids to learn.
Whoa.
My dad taught for 35 years. He was a scientist. Whenever I had a question, he always answered it. You know, it was, why is the sky blue? The classic little kid question. And he'd give me the science behind it.
Move over. This cow loves you.
I took a course. It was a teaching class, and I took it because my dad was a teacher. Why not? I could do this job where all I do is talk about science. I get to be a dork. I don't have to ever act my age. This is perfect.
All right, guys.
We wanted to do something cool and big that would get people interested in science, so we decided to do the weather balloon.
2, 1, let's go! Yeah!
You can see the curve of the Earth, which was really cool. We think we got about 85,000 feet in the air. Mr. Grant was giving us advice during the thing, but not too much advice where he's just helping us and holding our hand the whole way.
Pink cubes. Don't eat them.
Mr. Grant is dedicated, funny, quirky. He is the best part of my day.
Jeff is good across all areas. He knows biology, he knows chemistry, he knows physics, he knows research, and he knows how to bring those skill sets to kids in the classroom.
You know, kids like, oh, I took this class because I'm going to get some AP credit. Is that it? It's not because you like science? We'll change that.
You know, Archimedes once said, give me a lever and a fulcrum in which to place it, and I'll move the world. If somebody told me in October that I was going to win a golden apple, I would have said, "Orange, you crazy." To win an award for teaching kids that science is the most important subject there is to learn is a wonderful feeling. But the best part about it is you get to move the world. My passion for science education is my lever. My wife, family, and friends are the fulcrum which I place it. Thank you, Golden Apple, for giving me a reward for the fruits of all the labor that I've put in. And I hope to continue moving the world. Science on.
Oh, and science is on, Mr. Grant. We have two of his current students here, Hannah and Grace. Ladies, what are you doing?
Well, we're actually going to be using chemistry to turn water into grape juice and then 7-Up and then milk.
Outstanding.
What are we doing here?
Oh my goodness.
Grace, I already told you what we're doing here. Anyway, it is really great to be here at the Golden Apples.
Wow.
Hannah, please clear your mind. We're on live TV right now.
Oh my goodness.
Grace is so bubbly. That's why we're here today.
Woo!
All right, I think we've milked these ponds long enough.
Whoa!
In the name of science.
Cheers, Mr. Grant.
And congratulations on your golden apple.
That was outstanding science. Brandis?
That is a very cool experiment. Thank you, Carla. Students and colleagues say Punkage Sharma's passion for history and social justice is infectious. To make history come alive for his students, Mr. Sharma reminds them it's not just what happened yesterday, but what goes on all around us today.
You know, I was very fortunate as a young person to have teachers who inspired me and empowered me to believe that I could make a difference in my community and world.
Question 3 talks about gender roles for children as even as young as babies. What's he talking about?
Without the societal conditioning, they wouldn't distinct heterosexuality from homosexuality.
The goal with teaching history is to engage students and try to see how it connects to their lives to today. And I think when we standardize history, it becomes boring. When we make it complicated and rich, they see themselves in history too.
Think about how you say things politically. No gay rights sounds discriminatory, but protecting a traditional family structure sounds more affirmative and positive.
We're learning a lot about movements for civil rights and movements for justice and social justice, and so he really connects everything inside and outside of the classroom.
He has organized a service trip for students. This year we took a trip to Detroit and Flint.
It just opens our eyes to problems and solutions.
It's inspiring, and it brings history alive for the students and also for the teachers.
I think a lot of you are interested in the Black Lives Matter movement, Michael Brown, policing.
He didn't have the right reasons to bring out his gun.
We're fortunate as teachers to see students have their minds expanded to what the world is really like. And I feel fortunate that I've ended up in a place that's helped me become the best teacher I could possibly be.
Aren't we beyond race?
Teaching is a challenging and humbling profession that no one survives alone. This award is a recognition of the incredible school where I work, which enables teachers to succeed through excellent working conditions, talented colleagues, a supportive community, and a professional union. Every teacher deserves this. Public education is the greatest force for social mobility and economic justice in the world. For the sake of our democracy, we must all fight for increased school funding and for making college more affordable. A very special thank you. A special thank you to the Golden Apple Foundation, my family, and our students for providing our lives with meaning and a noble purpose. Thank you.
Whether it's climate change or minimum wage, Deborah Thomas believes in bringing real-world issues into her special needs classroom. Ms. Thomas aims to prepare her students for the future because she doesn't think their challenges should ever limit their potential.
Job. Just like the protests that we have seen, you guys have voices also. I wanted to come into this profession and advocate not just for my students, but for my parents. Shannon, come on, sweetie. I serve individuals who are less likely to be enrolled in a high school setting. Kids on the autism spectrum, kids with physical disabilities, speech and language. The lower the percentage, the lower the answer. As far as setting the bar too high, I would like to say I don't set it too low.
Ms. Thomas gives her all, and when she's not here, it's like something is missing.
You know, I always brag that you guys have the most energy.
She's like the school mom to me, you know, she helps me a lot.
She's better than all the other teachers to me.
Deborah Thomas came to Ritchie's the same year that I did, and it was clear from the first year that she was pretty special as a teacher.
Okay guys, you're gonna have to tell me why it is important to plant trees. I love teaching because my kids have the capability of taking what they've learned outside of the school environment and utilizing it. Okay guys, so that is a wrap. Go outside of the box. That has been the theme of my career as an educator serving students with special needs. I've said that there's no reason to feel sorry for students with special needs. They're entitled to the same rites of passage as their typically developed peers, and that includes diverse education and possibilities. I will continue to be a fierce advocate for students and parents, and I will continue to move students outside of the box. I'm immensely grateful for this honor, and I will try my best to live up to the standards of the Golden Apple Foundation. Thank you.
That was just beautiful. We have two of Mr. Sharma's students, and we have Sasha here, and we have Shamama. And ladies, can you tell us why you have these ropes around your neck?
These are our service cords, and we got them because we volunteered for over 300 hours. Mr. Sharma constantly makes us involved in the community and trying to make the world a better place.
And that is why Sasha and I hope to be teachers that will influence students to do good in this world, just like how Mr. Sharma inspired us to.
Thank you, ladies. That is beautiful. And over here on my left, I have the fabulous Miss Kiles, who inspired Miss Thomas. Miss Kiles, tell us, how did you do it?
First of all, it was quite easy. Mrs. Thomas was an excellent student on her own.
Of course.
She did everything perfect, and every teacher dreams of having a Mrs. Thomas in their class.
Oh, you are so beautiful, Miss Kiles. Thank you so much. Back to you, Brandis.
It's always nice to hear from the folks who know them so well. Thank you, Carla. As any parent or teacher will tell you, poop is a part of life. That's what Jason Crean reminds his students as they tiptoe around tortoises and duck under birds in his classroom. As you're about to see, Mr. Crean gives new meaning to the term teacher's pet.
So since we've been talking about evolution, we want to talk about adaptations. Growing up, I was an animal lover, and I knew that if I was engaged in that, I could get kids excited about that. What we've got at Station 1 is the tortoise here. That's Horace, the tortoise. Unfortunately, the first day, my snakes escaped, so that was a great way to start teaching. But from that point on, it's just brought about great stories.
Most of the classes we're used to textbooks, but in this class we're able to do hands-on work.
I met Jason about 12 years ago working at Brookfield Zoo. He, in addition to teaching, has often worked in the genetics lab.
There's flexible spine.
Jason sees the value of, developing a mind that can solve problems.
We have a vivarium, and when I started here, the vivarium was a storage room. It was dark. There was a large broken aquarium in there, and that was the spark. We have a zoology club now that's one of the most popular clubs in the school.
Just let it climb up.
He's humbled by some of the awards that he wins. He has a lot of them, and the students end up benefiting from knowing, I've got a teacher who's been recognized.
When I have students come back and they tell me they're working in labs, they're veterinarians now, obviously that validates what I'm doing. But it's the experiences that they remember that have more to do with who I am as a person and how I work with them over the years. That means everything. Preparing students to be thoughtful, informed, and motivated learners is the greatest gift we can give our world, and I feel incredibly honored every day to help make that happen. President John F. Kennedy once said that conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. To allow for this growth, we need to free the minds of students and allow teachers to take risks in their teaching. Encourage students to inquire, allow teachers to question, and allow both teachers and students to freely engage in the experience of learning. Thanks to the Golden Apple Foundation and all those who continue to support me in my efforts. I miss you, Mom, and this is for you.
That was a fantastic speech, and we have something even more fantastic. One of Mr. Crean's mentees, this is Elise. She works at the Brookfield Zoo. Elise, who do you have with us?
So today we have Bilbo, the curl-crested aracari. This is one of Jason's own birds that he brings into his classroom.
His hair, he looks like James Brown.
Yes, those little curly feathers on the top of his head are very unique.
And what do you think that Bilbo could teach students?
Well, by bringing him and other animals into the classroom, it connects students with nature on a much deeper level than you otherwise could, and it gets them to feel compassion and really care about nature and about life on this planet. And we're not going to conserve what we don't love and understand. So by seeing this animal and bringing him in, it really helps bring about that passion in his students, and it's amazing.
Thank you. You're amazing. Back to you, Brandis.
How special is that bird? Thank you, Carla. Dennis Cass, an educator and lawyer, is known for getting his sociology students to tap their own hidden potential by pushing them to reach higher and farther than they thought they could. Mr. Cass says to him, the classroom is like home.
We ready? Somebody show me where Bosnia is on the map. I think students really like sociology in high school because it gives them an opportunity to really tackle, engage, and think about some complex things that are outside their windows every day. On the back, I want you to write the actual conflicts. 2 years ago, I was lucky enough to be able to start a class, and students worked on whatever topic they wanted, submitted them to the American Sociological Association conference, and they presented their work and were judged as if they were graduate students.
We decided to examine the parental influence on gender self-conflict of Mexican-American high school female athletes.
For the students, they get to access professors and professionals to see a world that they would have never been able to see or access otherwise. It's also to show them my expectations of them are high.
He taught me that I'm capable of doing more than I think. I never met a teacher that cares so much about someone else's education as much as he did.
When I'm in a classroom, I am just perfectly happy and perfectly content. We have good days and bad, but whatever happens, I still every day want to be here.
Students ask me all the time why I teach. Why not just be a lawyer? Interesting, it was law school when I realized that in a classroom, I feel at home and utterly happy. So I explain what a gift it is that I get to do both, working with undocumented students, trafficked students, and any and all students who need help with legal issues, while also watching them accomplish so much in my classroom and beyond. My heroes who inspire me every day to get up in the morning, excited to go to work for them. And Golden Apple has graciously given me another gift with this honor, further inspiring me to continue using education to transform the lives of my heroes. Thank you to you both.
Well, it is another honor to have two of Mr. Cass's students with us. We have cousins, Cynthia and Lucilla. What do you ladies have to say to Mr. Cass?
Well, we actually wanted to say
that Mr. Catz is blunt. He will always tell you the lives about choices. He's giving because he will always donate to charities. He's very realistic because he will never compliment you for your work, but always push you to do better.
And because of this and much more, may the Golden Apple represent
a father, a mentor, a friend, and a lawyer, and a teacher that Mr. Catz is for 365 days a year to us. So congratulations, Mr. Catz.
That definitely sounds like a Golden Apple teacher. Back to you, Brandis.
Sounds like a special teacher. Thank you. For Ila Elamine, teaching her students to understand and appreciate different cultures and languages is not only her passion, it's her mission. Carla is in the tent with two of her former students who say she has made a big difference in their lives. Carla.
Thank you, Brandis. Yes, and they're going to teach us some Arabic this evening. We have
Saja
and Jannah.
And ladies, what do you have to teach us today in Arabic?
أنا اسمي سجا.
وأنا جنة. نبارك لمعلمتنا ست ليلى لنيلها لجائزة التفاحة الذهبية. ألف ألف مبروك ست ليلى. وكما في الحديث تعلم العلم من النهد إلى اللحد.
فقد ثبتت ست ليلى هذا المعنى في حياتنا وخرجت منا نساء قائدات في المجتمع المثقف. شكرا لها.
Okay, that was gorgeous, but we need a translation.
My name is Saja.
And my name is Jannah, and we'd like to congratulate our teacher, Miss Layla, for her achievement of the Golden Apple Award. I then translated a saying of the Prophet, peace be upon him, which is seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave.
And then I explained how St. Layla instilled this saying in our daily lives and how she aided us in becoming the intellectual leaders we are today. So thank you for that.
Thank you, ladies. You are beautiful. Your teacher is beautiful. Back to you, Brandis.
We are learning so much tonight. As a strong female role model, she's left an indelible mark on the young women coming through her classroom for the past 30 years, teaching a challenging subject like the Arabic language. She says it's all about being innovative.
Today we are going to do something about our culture, right? The culture of the Arab world.
This is the hardest it gets for Arabic-wise. Even other schools know her name. They're going to know if you take Layla's class, you're taking a very rigorous course.
Al-Imam al-Shafi'i.
When me and Reem get in a really heated debate, and Sitha's like, okay, proper Arabic, I'm so happy you're speaking, but please, try. So, I mean, she's always pushing us to our furthest. It's awesome.
Shukran. You have to have a knowledge. Your knowledge has to be very deep, and then you have to make variety of teaching styles. أولاً هنبدأ ب
Miss Ila Elamine has been with our school since its inception. Our mission is to see every student excel academically and grow socially and spiritually, and she embodies all of that.
I really do believe that she's had impact on creating female leadership who are engaged, who are aware, who balance family life and community life.
الإسلامية الأربعة أحد الأربعة. I instill in them in the classroom that to give more than you take, then you can have your share without you know it. Just give to the community, volunteer, do good, and treat every single person like as a human being. Thanks to the Golden Apple Organization for honoring my colleagues and me tonight, and for their celebration of teachers. It is an amazing honor and a humbling experience to receive the Golden Apple Award. This is a new milestone for me, and I am thrilled. My greatest reward has been the opportunity to teach and nurture a new generation of good citizens who are thoughtful and optimistic about the world. Let's all reflect on the importance of education and the role it plays in cultivating curious individuals who will grow into innovative problem solvers. We need unwavering support for our schools, our teachers, and the personnel who have a hand in shaping the lives of our youth, our future. Thank you.
Students are amazed by the amount of energy Sherry Ruks brings to her early morning AP chemistry classes. But what's really amazing is that Ms. Ruks does it without drinking coffee. Ms. Ruks says she gets that energy from her own chemistry with teaching.
So what do I need to do?
Add fire.
A catalyst. I like chemistry for the fact that it's abstract, but yet you could see it. You could see the end result, you could see the beginning, but abstractly you can't see those molecules. And I'm going to add a catalyst to it, and there you have the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide.
Sherry's big philosophy is that chemistry has to be experiential. The kids learn best when they are doing it. It's a very engaging approach that she uses, very hands-on, so that the students are really constructing their own learning as opposed to being just taught chemistry by someone.
Did you do it again on the first try? That's so impressive.
I really like when I start seeing my students all work together and they start coming up with the answers. Excellent. Material science is now taking off and nanotechnology is taking off, and so I bring those things in. That plastic liner inside your aluminum can is what keeps the phosphoric acid from reacting with the can. I will show them the pop cans, or we saw corrosion of an airplane, and bringing in those facts make it exciting for me because I see them starting to light up.
She deserves it more than anyone else. I couldn't think of anyone better.
This is just me. This is what I feel like about chemistry and coming to work. And as long as I feel this way, I'm going to keep doing it. Thank you all so much, especially the Golden Apple Foundation, District 128, the LHS community, and my family, including Wrigley. I am joining such a remarkable and distinguished group of educators that represent the best in our profession. I am humble because what I do, I believe, is normal, and I'm still striving to become better. I try to be passionate, creative, one who challenges, inspires, and supports their students every day. Thank you, students, for without your willingness, all my crazy ideas will be for naught. You are the driving force behind all that I do and will never know how much you truly mean to me. I am so honored that you let me be a part of your journey. Thank you.
Mrs. Ruks sounds amazing, and we have another amazing science experiment. Here to show us, we have Sarah and Lizzie. Ladies, what are you about to do today?
Okay, so here we have some hydrogen peroxide and some soap, and it's colored red so you can see the reaction. The hydrogen peroxide decomposes on its own into water and oxygen gas.
And we're going to add a catalyst so it speeds up the reaction, so I'm going to add sodium iodide.
Audience, go, 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 go. Here we go, here it is. Whoa! And what do you call this?
This is called elephant foam.
Why is it called elephant foam?
Because it's so big, just like our love for Ruks.
Congrats, Ruks.
Now that's golden science. Back to you, Brandis.
It looks like a lot of fun in that tent. Thank you. Danny Gray got into teaching for the money. Not to make his own money, but to teach and mentor students in entrepreneurship. He left a lucrative career in business for teaching because he believes that if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he can eat for a lifetime.
Hey, what's up? What's up, brother? What's up, everybody? Okay, so as we talked about yesterday, we are going to allow you guys to pitch your ideas all year.
I teach entrepreneurship. The focus is giving kids skills to be business owners.
Now, our mission statement is to provide space-saving technology that allows users to transport their supplies through school safely and securely.
We teach kids to use critical thinking skills, to actually be innovative and creative.
So when you hang it in your locker, it'll look just like this. Even if you are nervous, he backs you up. He makes sure the class backs you up. Nobody's made fun of.
Can you open it again? It was cool.
We're giving our students skills that they can use to own their own businesses, to be successful, to take care of their families, and to help build their community.
All right, how many investors can we get for Raynell? Wow, wow, wow.
He wants to provide that nurturing demeanor, that attitude to tell that student, we care.
He has a male mentoring program, which I'm also a part of, which we reach out to the community, help the homeless, help people, draw young men who are lost.
We're gonna tailor it towards women's relaxation. Okay, that's what's up. I like that.
I get an opportunity to be a shoulder for our kids, and I'm just blessed to have this job. I couldn't have asked for anything more.
Good job, good job. See y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Golden Apple Foundation. Thank you to Thornwood High School, my great students, and my family. When many of our students can't fathom an ideal living situation, we ask our students to focus on math, science, and English when they can't eat a nutritious meal and are living without working utilities or shelter. We ask our students to focus when they are also being bullied for being different or must walk through gang territories just to get to school. Let's help come up with solutions to build our communities beyond the buildings that we work in. Let's put ourselves in their shoes and ask yourself, am I still thinking about teaching math, science, or English? I'm humbled and grateful. But from the sensitive conversations that I have had with many of my students, there is still a lot of work to do to support student success. Thank you for this honor.
And here with us, we have one of Mr. Gray's former students who is a national champion entrepreneur. Tahib, tell us, how did this come to be?
Yeah, so in Mr. Gray's class, we were able to come up with a business idea, and me and my business partner came up with the idea for a soccer sock with a pocket on the inside front, but with our unique top slot feature over it that allows the shin guard to be secure on all four sides. And through that, we were able to compete with it, win a significant amount of seed money, and now it's fully operational. So.
Thank you so much. That is outstanding. Kicking it back to you, Brandis.
And best of luck to him. Thank you. In college, Todd Catz switched his major from pre-med to education, trading a career treating patients for one teaching students. Let's hear from two students who've been inspired by his unique teaching style. Carla?
Yes, Brandis, we have Ave and Ellie, and you have something beautiful to say to your awesome teacher.
Yes, this is a word cloud made from one-word descriptions from each and every one of his students.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so this is just a small way to say thank you to our motivational, innovative, eccentric teacher. Honestly, we would not be where we are if it wasn't for you. And honestly, that first day of high school, honors biology, first day, I still remember. And you know, when you go into this classroom and this man whips open an amazing view of the skyline and says, you are going there, you are going to be there, you are going to be the future of Chicago. You know, this class means business. So.
No, I love that. I just got goosebumps. Back to you, Brandis.
Thank you. With a passion for conservation and environmental issues, Mr. Catz takes his students on trips to the ends of the earth to bring home the same passion for our world.
So I've got 3 groups who are working on fingerprint analysis. I've got 1 group who's working on fiber investigation. Great. And you guys are working on interrogation? Awesome. All right, anyone need any help?
I've been teaching AP Environmental Science, Honors Biology, and now Forensics. My focus is really on how do I inspire students.
I do see the fingerprint. What?
The way I teach is very different than many other teachers, I think, in that I'm not so interested in that test, or I'm not so interested in that homework. I'm interested in how do they treat other people and convey to them their understanding of the material.
I don't think Mr. Catz really so much teaches. He gives you an experience and you learn from that.
You don't need any new fertilizer but you absolutely need bacteria.
I've always been interested in the environment. It's more important for me to explain to others why we have to protect this environment.
He does trips around the country and around the world with kids during breaks, and he encourages kids to do things that have a socially conscious aspect.
Last summer we went to Alaska, and then just recently we got back from Peru. Both of them were incredible experiences.
I want these kids to have a really fruitful life, and I want them to do and be more than just a follower.
I've learned that the Mycelia project has actually taught me more than I've taught anyone else.
That's a really good observation. Nice job. Nice job.
You know, receiving the Golden Apple is more than just a recognition in the excellence of education. It's achieving a dream and a goal I set for myself 15 years ago, shortly after I graduated from Illinois State University. The greatest lesson I have learned from my experiences teaching are that of faith and trust. Faith in my ability to empower, inspire, motivate, and encourage students, and trust in myself. I know that my style of teaching is different, but following my heart and passion to do what I believe is best in teaching students to become future leaders has allowed me to truly make a difference and be where I am today. And with that, I thank my family, my friends, my colleagues, and most importantly, my students. Thank you.
Thank you very much, folks. We're going to take a short break. Nobody's going anywhere, though. We're going to set up our cello concert, and we're also going to do cutaways without an applause. So you're going to be kind of looking at this lovely podium, but I'll have my lovely Miss Brandis with me here so you can look at her, and we're going to be taping you individually without applause or talking, okay? Thank you.
It's me again. Sorry.
Okay, folks, we're looking at Brandis here. We're going to do an applause.
Okay, should I tell them?
You want, is it a 10th applause or here? Everybody. Okay. All right, looks like a bunch of people are going outside here. Yes, Brandis, we're going to do an applause.
Okay. I'll count you down.
Sure.
Okay. On one. In 3, 2.
You have to explain them. We're going to do an applause.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. We're going to do some applause. Again, because you're so skilled at clapping. So we're going to ask you to clap again. I'll count you down. In 3, 2. so good, we're gonna do it one more time.
I just love it so much.
Oh, in 3, 2. Thank you. And the award for best clappers goes to, please stand by.
Hope you're enjoying the show so far. We still have plenty more to go. What we're missing is a shot of all of you looking and paying attention to the monitor, but looking really engaged. So the last time we took that, everyone started looking at their phones, because we're seeing all of this. We've got cameras everywhere. So we just need 45 seconds of you looking at a monitor, but really paying attention, nodding your head. Okay, so we're gonna do that in 5 seconds, and really it's almost the look you had when the lights were down. So we're trying to get it with lights on. That's the point of this. So we'll do that in 5 seconds. In 5. No clapping, no clapping, just looking. Just looking like you're watching. Okay, so you're watching one of the pieces that we just saw. See, the cameramen are actually recording all of it, so. We're good? Okay, I think we're good. We're going to continue with the program. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
You in tune, girls? You okay? They're good. So, ladies, you're going to watch for me out there, okay?
You were just treated to the musical talents of Maeve Masterson and Alexandra Sawin, two of Mr. Leo Park's students. Mr. Park credits his mother for making him a disciplined violinist as a child. Today, he's an accomplished musician who says hearing that students truly enjoy his class is music to his ears.
One, two, 1, 2, and ready, and one, and. Keep it moving, folks. The rewarding parts come in moments within the process of preparation for, let's say, a performance. Eyes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. When they get to a point where they're beginning to actually emote through their instrument, when we get to those moments, it's sort of like, this is exactly why we're doing it. It's forte. Don't rush it. Crescendo and pop.
One of the things that I'm most struck by is the work that he does with students who have never picked up an instrument before. And hearing those students play and seeing how they've grown under his tutelage is really something to behold.
The meat and potatoes for me is what happens in the classroom. The little strides that we make where it seems like they're finally beginning to connect with it emotionally.
He's patient, fun. He's just a great teacher.
All right. Thank you. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Venerable words by the great American writer and humorist Mark Twain. My why came in the form of a volunteer opportunity with the Chicago Public Schools All-City Music Program, whose mission is to provide engaging and robust music education opportunities for Chicago's youth. This experience infused within me a passion for music education and set the trajectory for my professional life. I believe that education and learning in its broadest iteration is a journey to seek out why. I was born to educate, and as an educator, my obligation and desire is to encourage my students to seek out their why. Thank you to my family, to my colleagues, most of all to my students, and of course, thank you to the Golden Apple Foundation.
In addition to honoring teachers, the Golden Apple Foundation also recognizes active frontline school leaders whose impact transforms teaching and teachers. It's called the Stanley C. Golder Leadership Award in memory of a founding board member of Golden Apple. This year's winner is the principal of the Irma C. Ruiz Elementary School in Pilsen, Mr. Dana Butler. Carla is with two former students. Carla.
Thank you, Brandis. It just keeps getting special. We have a teacher and a scholar. Adriana and Vanessa, what do you have to say to Mr. Butler?
First off, congratulations, Mr. Butler. You're very deserving, and we're very proud of you at Ruiz. These are just a few of the students that have been motivated, inspired to go into education, and have been mentored and supported by him. So we're very proud, and I'm honored to work with you.
Beautiful.
Congrats, and we love you so much, and I'm so glad you got recognized for being an awesome principal.
Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Mr. Butler. Brandis.
And thank you. According to Mr. Butler, leadership can be defined as helping people to go places they never knew they could go. And if you ask those who know him, he is quite the leader.
When I got to the door, I kind of looked through and I'm like, what am I gonna do now? I can't run away. So
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day.
The thing about being a principal is it's the lens. As a teacher, you focus on the kids that are in front of you. As a principal, you're hopefully doing that thing for not only the kids, but you work for the parents and you work for the community.
Mr. Butler was my 6th grade teacher, and now I teach 6th grade.
Currently, I have 3 teachers that I taught that are teaching here.
And as Oprah would say, we got an apple for you, we got an apple for you.
He was a winner to us before, he was recognized, but he's very deserving.
The teacher raced down here. She says, you gotta see this picture. This is what the student thinks of you. And it was an octopus. And I says, well, he's always doing these different things. He's got like 8 arms, and you have to be very elastic.
Definitely his personality is the best part of him.
Parents usually, when he's talking, he comes up with the Spanish, they're like, oh, he speaks Spanish. They don't expect it.
What did the kid tell me? He said, man, you know what I like about you, Mr. Butler? What? You're regular. Like, yeah, regular is good, right? He says, yeah, because I believe in you. You believe me, and you're not just telling me stuff.
Ooh, that's why I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And joining us now to present the award to Mr. Butler is Stanley C. Golder's daughter, Ms. Nancy Northrup.
I am honored to be here. Thank you. This award is presented in honor of my father, Stanley Golder, whose character set the highest standard for dedication and accomplishment, a leader of our family, his industry, his faith, and his philanthropy. My father believed that education is the key to a peaceful and tolerant world. Moreover, Stanley Golder believed that all children deserve excellent teachers and all teachers deserve excellent school leaders. Mr. Dana Butler is the embodiment of this award. As a Golden Apple Award Selection Committee member in 2005, a mock interviewer for the Golden Apple Scholars Program, a current member of the Illinois Principals Association, and a member of the State Board of Education Superintendent Review Panel, his professional and community involvement abound. But his impact with endless scope and reach comes as principal for the last 12 years at Irma C. Ruiz Elementary School. Parents, teachers, and students alike speak of a thoughtful, respectful, empathetic listener, one who leads by example as he models and values beliefs and attitudes that encourage all to a higher level of performance. Whether it's taking time to attend staffing for a special education student, maintaining an open door policy for his teachers for real, going back to school to learn Spanish so as to better communicate with his students, or arriving to school by 6 a.m. only to change his clothes quickly, like the superhero he is, so he can interact with students in all activities. Dana Butler truly is sunshine on a cloudy day. On behalf of the Golder family and the Golden Apple Foundation, I am proud to award 2016 Stanley C. Golder Leadership Award to Mr. Dana Butler.
Mine's a little heavier. Can't sit on it. I would like to thank the Golden Apple Foundation and the Golder family for this incredible honor. To the entire Irma C. Ruiz school family, students past and present, to my APs Marla and Rita, gracias por todos. Mom, you have been an inspiration in every aspect of my life. I love you so, and my family. And to all of you, stay encouraged. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. Think before you speak. Make at least one child smile every day. Motivate a student to dream and achieve. And to all the principals who are out there doing this remarkable work every day, I salute you. Thank you, God bless, and please fund our schools with equity.
We've had a spectacular evening tonight in the tent. I'm telling you, there's so much love here. Thank you all so much. But we're going to give you a golden send-off. Ready, 10 people? When I say golden, you say apple, golden. Apple. Golden. Apple. Thank you. Good night. Congratulations.
Oh, teachers, our fellows, can you all come up? My mic is not hot. There you are. Fellows, can we have you back up on stage, please? Almost there. All fellows present and accounted for. Sir. I thought there was a song for like the fellows. You guys have a song? You should get a song and like and a handshake.
Ranks in here, right over here, sir. Make it easier on you.
Yes, sir.
Right about there will be fine. Very good.
That's why he won the award. I was unaware of an ad lib. No, no. I have these words right here. That part. Sorry. Good job.
The best job in TV right now.
Thank you. We may be all wrapped up in the tent, but there is still more to go right here. Right now, I have the founder of the Golden Apple Foundation, Martin J. Mike Koldyke.
Thank you, thank you. This is the class of 2016. This is typical This is what America needs. America must grace its schools with women and men of this caliber. The democracy, our democracy, that of the United States of America, has shown itself recently to be a troubled and colorful place. Our schools all over the nation, many are prospering and doing very well, and some are not doing so well. It's never been more important than today for the Golden Apple and sister organizations to continue to create men and women of this caliber. Class of 2016, I picked 3 quotations from a beloved world figure. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by the many times I fell down and got back up again. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. At this time, at this hour, we celebrate you among your peers as being the most accomplished educators in our society. We salute you. We ask you to help all your peers bring their games to a new and higher level, especially those who have not yet attained your skill levels or your patience. In my view, teachers should be willing to celebrate their peers who have attained higher levels of accomplishment and to recognize their good works with levels of higher compensation. The profession must be willing to celebrate master teachers, to seek them out and give them the opportunity to lead others. It's sensible for there to be a realistic correlation between the work of master teachers and how they are rewarded by their school districts. Lastly, I urge each of you to play a role in the Golden Apple Scholars movement. What could possibly be more important than for you to participate in the recruitment and training of these bright young men and women so they may become the best future teachers in our nation? Once again, we thank you for your commitment to our children.
Thank you, Mr. Koldyke. Thank you for joining us to honor this group of extraordinary teachers. If there's a teacher you'd like to see recognized by the Golden Apple Foundation, nominations are now being accepted for 4th to 8th grade teachers. Please visit the Golden Apple website for all the details. And to see extended interviews and learn a lot more about our fellows, please go to our website at WTTW.com/goldenapples. I'm Brandis Friedman. From the Golden Apple Foundation and all of us at WTTW, thank you. For all your clapping. Thank you for all of your support. You're very good at it. Congratulations again to these guys. Excellent work. Woo.